Hello. Hey guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Sab sahi hai? Oh, nice. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, man. Whoa. So, just a sec. Ah, 20 plus. Fine. I'll start answering questions. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for 1K. It was kind of not like I didn't expect 1K itna jaldi, but it happened and it happened pretty fast. And thanks to you guys. The credit goes to you. I mean, we start karta. I'll start answering questions. Join. Just ask your friends or anyone that needs help. I'll start the stream. Right. This one second. Yeah. हाँ ठीक है तो thanks यार thanks for congratulating me and all. ठीक है आरुष अग्रवाल. Oh, you're the one of the best in this community. अच्छा community. अब यार मेरी ऐसी कोई community fix नहीं है bro. Like no community. I'll just make a lot of videos. Yeah, your videos are to the point. Writing is good. Credits to Madhav. And I don't intend to manipulate people. Thanks, bro. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. Devansh Bhaiya, congrats. Please tell me how to prepare for JEE Mains 2021 from scratch. From scratch, like you didn't start क्या? तो please थोड़ा detail में बता जैसे पूछा था. Okay, so I have made a video on 6-month strategy for JEE Mains 2021. For if you want to prepare from scratch, so what I would suggest is just if you haven't started at all, it is really hard because you need to invest a lot more time if you want to get a decent rank. अब क्या करो? The simple thing is just look at those. So I have actually mentioned input versus weightage doc. What you can do is you can first of all start learning inorganic, start mugging up NCRT. Second, start giving time to the important, like the high weightage, low input, and the high weightage, high input chapters. So that will be something which you can do. And Baki, don't keep targets for JEE in January because it would be really, really tough if you haven't started preparing from now. Just aim for April wala and just ace that. सीएससी के साथ कौन सी एमएस स्ट्रीम बेस्ट रहेगी? ओके सो सीएससी के साथ लुकिंग फ्रॉम द कट ऑफ्स people generally choose MSc economics because economics is one of the most it's one of the it's really interesting. Like if you ask me, economics, I am also into economics and finance, so I like that too. But economics is one of the most sought after field apart from CS. So MSc economics plus CS is the ideal combination, which mostly a lot of people take. Obviously इंटरेस्ट पे डिपेंड करता है, बट बाकी फैक्टर्स के हिसाब से बता दो. वरना इवन ब्रो सीएस के साथ CS is basically it has applications everywhere. So even if you take MSc Bio, MSc Chemistry, MSc Physics, or MSc Maths, CS will have an application in all these domains and all these sciences. Please tell Hartik, how bad is the academic pressure in the first year? Bro, first year is super chill, bro. I was involved in so many clubs and departments. Like, I don't know, I had ample of time and it was pretty chill. It's super chill. You don't need to worry. Second year is super hectic. I have exams in 9, no? Yeah, I have exam in a week, like okay, 6 days, and I haven't studied shit, so I have to start to. Second year it is quite hectic, especially this online sem. You don't get the feel to study, but yeah, first year is chill. Congrats for first 1K sir. Thank you, bro. How much score is needed to get triple E branch in BITSAT? Mayank, bro, Google karna yaar. This and all you can Google. Okay. एग्जाम स्टार्ट होने पर इतना एंजाइटी रहेगा, 150 क्वेश्चन करना है 3 आवर में से, उसको रिमूव करने के टिप्स. हाँ ब्रो, एंजाइटी की देख, इफ यू सो ओके या दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच अ लॉट ऑफ यू गाइस विल बी फेसिंग राइट नाउ. यू गाइस will be anxious and I totally get that. I was super anxious. To do is okay, I think my net stopped. Yeah, so what you need to do is anxious mat ho. uh yeah, hello, yeah, I'm audible, I guess. Yeah, don't be anxious, just make sure. Physics was my favorite subject, so I started off with physics and I was continuously doing physics wali questions, and it kind of helped me gain confidence in the paper, and it went smoothly after that. So this is something that you need to make sure. Start off with the paper, and just say like as and when you solve questions, when you see that you are able to solve it, you'll be more and more confident, and you will easily sail through the paper. It's not like that. And if you have studied well, this can be a very great hack for you. Just start off with the subject that you know, solve 1 or 2 questions in a very fast. It will give you confidence. Manish, what was your query? I think I answered every query there. No, if not, just comment down below. 320 plus possible with a prep of maths and chem plus a bit physics. 320 plus. You need to be very good in maths and chemistry, which is kind of doable if you are aiming for for a exam like BITSAT. Maths like physics, mein bro, just learn and mug up the formulas because you don't need to miss out on the questions which others can solve easily. For example, if there's a direct formula based questions, others will be able to just solve it very easily and very fast. So it is giving them both marks and time. If you are so just mug up those formulas. If you are not confident in physics, that's the best thing that you can do right now. Formulas, just revise the formulas and just make sure ki any chapter you know the basic formulas and you are able to solve the direct questions. If you are not able to if you're not that confident with that chapter, 320, हाँ ठीक है. Bro, just motivate. Bro, I had made a special, like especially I had made a video on this motivation factor, and you can even watch the latest video that I made. Like people are giving like a lot of support to that video. You can watch that. It was about motivation and देखो, you guys have you so a lot of you guys asking me about the slots that you chose. No, just now imagine that the slot that you have is the best slot. Like, and God has chosen that slot for you, specially so that you can ace this exam. And जो भी होता है वो अच्छे के लिए होता है. Bhai, whatever happen for the good. I mean, if that made sense. Like, okay, so the slot that you have is the best slot for you. Just go and give it your best shot and वापस आ जाओ. It's super chill. Now just believe in yourself and believe in your capabilities. Please make something for JE21 aspirants. पक्का पक्का बनाऊंगा. यार मेरे एग्जाम्स यार, एक में फेल हो जाऊंगा यार, बहुत उसके लिए भी टेंशन है मेरे को. ओके है भाई, मोटिवेट करते हैं. हाँ, will your coding tunes include physical notes as well? Okay, nice suggestion. I'm not sure. Like, I don't, like, as of now it wasn't planned, but yeah, if you say so, I'll ask my friend to include the coding notes. हर महादेव. Oh shit, कहाँ चला गया? ओहो भाई तो spam होने लगा. Okay, guys, start. If I miss some questions, just bro, in which college you are in? I am in BITS Goa CS, BITS Pilani KK Villa Goa campus. Bro, in organic for 20. Just do three pages of NCRT every day. Just pick up any 3 pages in order and do it. So 3 pages per day keeps the stress away. Okay, nice. Sorry, I'm kind of I crack lame jokes sometimes, but yeah. 3 pages of NCRT a day keeps the inorganic stress away. Still, bro, I'm in 12th and 11th is ruined, but I am working on it. How to crack BITSAT 2021. Bro, you already mentioned it now. Okay, when did you start preparing for boards? All the theory and English and CS stuff. Boards, just devote the last. I started studying in February. Boards were in March. Just devote that whole month for boards preparation specifically. Yeah. Also, the people who have just joined, thanks for support and love that you showed me this past 2 days, and I crossed 1,000 subscribers. So thanks for that. The credit goes to you, all of you guys. Like, it feels amazing. Bro, all concepts are from NCRT, right? BITS Goa as good as Pilani, right? Hey, see, so this Pilani obviously is better because of its let's say reputation. Goa is somewhat new, but it is, like, trust me when I say it is a much better place to learn and explore the field that you like. So talking about myself, I have explored so many fields, including graphic designing, video editing, finance, machine learning, and all these things. So everything. So there are different clubs and departments for everything up here, and it's a place where you can explore your interest and field. So it's and regarding the course wise, every college, BITS Pilani, BITS Goa, BITS Hyderabad has the same coursework. So it's not about that. So chill. It's equally nice. BITS Goa is amazing. 20 mark in remaining days. How? बड़ा सही question. See, this straightforward. Okay, bro, give mocks, analyze them, and repeat. That this is the cycle that you need to do. Give mocks, find your weak topics, work on them, and learn the formulas if you are not well versed with the theory. Okay. How to manage boards and BITSAT preparation? Good question. BITSAT preparation is nothing different from your JEE preparation. So if you are just focus on JEE or BITSAT preparation, And boards, you can just finish off in the last month. So, for example, for JEE mains, you need to anyway study an NCRT well, and just study while studying NCRT, your board preparation part will automatically be taken care of. Mock test versus chapter wise. Chapter wise mock test. Okay. When did you start? To answer this question. Nice joke. Oh shit. Don't roast me, guys. I know my jokes kind of. Uh, guys. Oh shit. By only reading NCRT, how much can we score? Bro, this is a very subjective question, Aryan. By reading NCRT, see chemistry, you can score a lot. Trust me, chemistry from chemistry. NCRT is the god book of chemistry. Okay, like my teacher used the exact same terms. NCRT is the god book like NCRT chemistry is the god book of every competitive exams. Even JEE Advanced, This is a mistake that I did. This is a Anmol Vivek shout out guys. इसका भी channel बहुत अच्छा है. Follow his channel. So NCRT is about this only, na. मतलब बहुत सही है. And even for JEE Advanced, it was super helpful. Like I skipped in studying NCRT for JEE Advanced, and I scored very less in chemistry. So yeah, that was a PT. Krishna, South Krishna, thanks for joining in, man. Partial drop for BITSAT or partial drop for JEE mains. Uh, it depends. It depends. Like for me, BITSAT was like I wanted to go into BITS. Like BITS was at a higher priority than NITs, so I chose BITS. So if you want, you can. It depends on you. How much questions should we attempt? 120 plus in order to get CS in any of the colleges. So talking of yeah. So I think around 340 plus is a decent score for is a score that you need for CS. So I'm not sure about Hyderabad CS cutoff, but talking for Goa CS, 360 is a very safe score. So 120 is a target that you should have in your mind if you are solving any mock test. Goa versus Pilani location, which is better? Obviously, bro. Goa, bro. Kya? Goa is so much better than Pilani talking in terms of the weather and the surroundings because Pilani, in Pilani, as my friends told, Pilani, since the college, like outside college, it's nothing to go outside and stuff like that. So, and plus the weather is pretty bad. Is dual degree a good option? Yeah. If you are ready to if you don't mind spending an extra year, so it's a good option for me. It wasn't like I wanted to get done with engineering in 4 years, so I didn't choose dual degree, and I was getting some dual degree options in IITs. In IIT Kharagpur I got some options, but I didn't do that because it wasn't an option for me. It is mainly personal, but yeah, the dual degree like BITS Pilani provides you a lot of flexibility in choosing your dual degree branches, and it's a great option talking in terms of BITS. For example, there are very smart people in the dual, like which we call dual lights in our college. So they are super smart people too here. So I think it's a good option. Bro, what is the risk factor to get BITS score CSE? Like after how many questions can we take? Risk of guessing, bro. Vedant, please don't guess, bro. This is something which I made a blunder, and I would recommend not guessing to everyone else. Like, please don't guess it. Like, if you see my BITSAT strategy video, I lost around 30 marks in negatives. 30 marks in negatives, and I could have easily gotten Pilani CS. Not that I regret getting Goa CS, but still, it feels bad. No, like they were the marks that you earned, and then you're losing marks just like that. So make sure to don't guess, bro. But if you okay, so 120. So see, I attempted 130 questions correctly, and I got 30 questions wrong, like something of that sort. So my score was 368. So like when the screen popped up, it was 360, but later on, when I checked after 1 or 2 days, it got updated to 368 due to some question error and something like some questions were wrong too. So the score gets updated. So yeah, 130 correct, 30 wrong was the scene scenario for me, and I got uh, Goa CS pretty safely. So in the first iteration itself, I got Goa CSE. Bro, what is it? Bro, are physics questions directly formula based? No. Physics questions are not directly formula based, but the thing is, if you're weak in physics, if you know the formulas, you can at least try getting to a solution, and you can at least attempt direct questions. That's what matters. Are imbibe BITSAT mocks tougher than real one? Yeah, bro. I think like I haven't personally attempted those mocks, but as people say, like I talked to my various subscribers, so they told that the imbibe mock tests are somewhat difficult. So yeah, the answer is yes. I will the exam be tougher this year? No, bro. I don't feel so because okay, if it is tougher, it is tougher for everyone. If it is easy, it is easier for everyone. So and scoring and like to be honest, the distribution of the grades and of the marks is pretty well in if the paper is tough. So in one way, it is better. Tell how you felt when you saw the score. Okay, like it was nice, bro. क्या बताओ? हाँ, but the 30 marks negative was something that I kind of regretted. How can we prepare for BITSAT as a partial dropper? What should we do? Partial dropper. Krishna, if you are in the chat, can you answer that question? Krishna is a friend of mine. He is a dropper. Bro, I have actually made a video about droppers, so if you want, you can check that out. भाई कैसे 12th की मैथ्स जनवरी तक खत्म करूँ if I have not started yet. 12th की मैथ start off with calculus. If you start with calculus हर दिन करता रहे bro. Calculus हर दिन करेगा तो it will kind of help you to cover a lot of these concepts which are basically calculus. पूरा उसका एक set होता है calculus बना के धीरे धीरे करता रहोगे. Every chapter is linked to the previous one and you will be able to do it on like systematically. Did you give KVPY? Any tips for KVPY? Prep along with JEE and BITSAT. Bro, I gave KVPY. I didn't get selected, but Tulip Pandey got selected in class 11th as well as in class 12th. So I have a video of her in which she shares her tips for KVPY and NTSE. So if you want tips for NTSE, but like, I can give that. I cleared NTSE, but I'll be releasing that video soon after my exams for KVPY. So chill off. I'll be talking about that. I want to pursue research. I think I missed some questions here. This is scrolling very, very fast. Uh, will the cutoffs drastically change? No, bro, Advik, I don't feel so. I feel the cutoffs will remain the same because in my previous video, I talked about two contrasting arguments. One being that a lot of people are wasting their time and getting distracted, and the other argument being a lot of people got an extra time to study so they can prepare well. So they both, when combined, kind of nullify the scenario. I feel. Uh, what are the topics which should be read daily? Inorganic chemistry, P block, D block. These you should read inorganic chemistry daily. Yeah, if you are a 2020 aspirant, bro, you're completely right. But can I do maximum 100 to 110 question? So how will I? So I will have to risk, right? Yeah, you will have a risk. So if you do 1 on 10 questions, so that would be okay. So if you want CSE, 100 and 110 questions are like aren't a safe option. Also, yeah, if you are, I would not suggest this, but since you are, like if you kind of are pretty sure that 2 out of the 4 options are pakka se wrong, then you can attempt mark one of the two. But like more than two, if you cancel one option, if you know कि 3 option में से कोई एक answer है, just don't mark. That's a better option. Trust me, bro. ये tip है एक अच्छी. This is a genuine tip. I faced this. Like I felt really bad when I saw 30 negatives. So don't be that guy. Like yeah, this is something that I did. Strategy for a partial dropper. Please answer. Samarth, see, so like I didn't drop, but partial dropper ka, if you're, yeah, to be honest, I don't know about partial dropper. Krishna, I think, is answering on the chat. Krishna is a friend of mine. He's a dropper. I think he'll be able to answer it better. Uh, Krishna, if you're there, please answer that question. I think I saw his answer somewhere in the chat. Bro, doing need previous year are enough for physics plus chemistry for BITSAT? Need previous year. I didn't personally do it, but I have seen people recommending it, and I feel if the level is easy. So for chemistry, I feel it is fine because NCRT like same year. So need previous year for chemistry is amazing. You can do that. And for if you are wanting to do it for physics, you can. I feel that you should do it for chapters that you're not that confident about because I feel the need physics is pretty easy. Uh, bro, I'm going to any coaching and it is possible to crack BITSAT 2021. I'm not going to any coaching and it is possible to crack BITSAT 2021. Yeah, bro, it is possible. If you want, I'll pin. Okay, so I'll pin some really good channels that I personally watched in the comments below. In the like after the stream ends, you can just have a look at that. And I think apart from that, if you are consistently motivating yourself every day to study hard, you will definitely succeed. Pakka. That's there, bro. Rule of life. What about Aryan Pitsat Guide? Aryan Pitsat Guide, जितनी मैंने solve करी है उसके हिसाब से I felt it was a nice book. You can try doing that. It's a nice book. Books must for Pitsat. I'll have okay fine. I'll just a sec. I'll link. Uh, Fine. I'll put it in the chats only. Yeah, guys. So for those who are asking me about the books that they should use, just check this link out. I have mentioned about all the books that I used and I have recommended and talked about them in this website. So your first year bits को I'll make a video on that. भाई मुझसे मेरा content मत छीनो यार. This is my content, bro. Like ये मैं सोच के बनाऊंगा एक अच्छा video. Okay, my first year bits को so okay. Just to answer your question, it was kind of weird because मुझे ऐसा मतलब I couldn't see any familiar faces, even though some of my friends were coming to BITS, but I couldn't see anyone. And I mostly spent time with my parents. So, मतलब इस पे एक अच्छा सा वीडियो बनाऊंगा. Best fight and mock test website for BITSAT. Oh, bro, we had so Curious Harish, which is a great friend and a mentor of mine, has made so we both made papers for you guys. So if you want, I'll link it in the comments below. Also for the books question, here's the link to the store. You can check out my like this. I've just made a very simple HTML CSS website. You can check that out. Yeah, bro, we'll sure meet in Bitscoa. पक्का फोड़ के आना BITSAT फोड़ के आना मिलेंगे. Hopefully next time campus जाएंगे and we'll chill together. We'll have a quick meeting जिसमें तुम अपने experiences बताना and yeah, it'll be nice, a nice quick interaction. Goa reality versus expectation for BITS. Bro, see, Goa reality मतलब उतना कुछ नहीं है जितना I feel, and you need to be responsible too, because yeah, your parents have trusted you with some of like with the freedom that you got. So तुम घूम सकते हो, you will be free, but तुम्हें और पढ़ाई वढ़ाई बहुत होती है. It is there. Oh shit, बहुत जल्दी scroll भाई. Toughness difference between mocks and actual BITSAT. Which mocks, bro? Utpal Sinha, could you please specify the mocks? Because I gave my part mocks, and my part mocks are way tougher than the actual BITSAT paper. And even in BITSAT, see, what is tough for you may not be tough for someone else. Let's say five topics are tough for you, and on that day, God forbid, those questions come from those 5 chapters only, so it will be super tough for you. But for let's say for me, if those 5 chapters are my strongest, so the BITSAT will be super easy for me. So I'll go and tell people कि BITSAT बहुत आसान है, and that guy will go and tell people कि BITSAT बहुत tough है. So it depends. But talking in a general sense, BITSAT is an easy exam. Yeah. Bhai, can we consider MSc? How was the level of paper last year? I'm very afraid. Vaibhav, chill, bro. MSc, how is the level of MSc? MSc is so MSc basically is a 5-year course in which you get 2 degrees. The first degree is the MSc Economics. So there are 5 branches: MSc Economics, MSc Bio, MSc Chemistry, MSc Maths, and very sought after degree. So you can actually get CS at a very much lower score. For example, if your score is around 255, you will get into MSc Bio. And then if you study for your study throughout your first year and you have a CGPA of above 8, you can get CS plus MSc Bio. So you can still get CS as a branch, as a first branch. Yeah. Sorry. Make video for strategy for BITSAT 2021. I have already made that, bro. How many mocks for BITSAT? If you are giving BITSAT this year in 2020, just do mocks. So like 2 mocks every single day for 4 or 5 days more, and just chill the last day, that is 14th or wherever your slot is, उसके एक दिन पहले सिर्फ chill करना, माइंड को स्ट्रेस मत होने देना, डोंट गेट अफेक्टेड, स्टे मोटिवेटेड, स्टे पॉजिटिव, दैट्स ऑल, इतना ही चाहिए। जो तुमने किया था हो गया, यू हैव डन बेस्ट ऑफ योर एबिलिटीज, तुम फोड़ दोगे, चिल मारो ऐसा। हाउ मच टू गेट इन एम्बाई मॉक टेस्ट टू गेट 320% बिटसैट? एम्बाई मॉक टेस्ट का मुझे तो आइडिया नहीं है ब्रो, आई पर्सनली डिडंट गिव एम्बाई के पेपर्स, सो या। बुक्स वर्सेस रेजोनेंस डीएलपी फॉर जेईई मेंस एंड बिटसैट। पार्थ, बुक्स का तो आई विल सेंड द लिंक अगेन, द लिंक फॉर द बुक्स, and check the link out. Is HCV enough for physics, for securing decent in physics section? Bro, HCV is an amazing book. JEE mains, BITSAT, even JEE advanced. If you solve HCV really well and if you understand each and every question, you can ace all the 3 exams. HCV, I would say, is one of the best books of physics, and DC Pandey series is amazing too. So they both are amazing, amazing. Please send your mock test link. Okay, just a second. So, yeah, I'll be sending the link here. Okay, so the link for the mock test is, I've put it up in the chat section. You can check that out. Link for mocks. स्लॉट बुकिंग में जो प्रेफरेंसेस दिए हैं, स्लॉट आते ही क्या फिर सेम ही रहेगा? हाँ नहीं, सेम रहेगा। या इफ द स्लॉट इज नॉट filled already, it will be same, so don't worry about that. But I gave my pad BITSAT mock test, but they are of JEE level. Yeah bro, my pad, this is a BT that the questions are kind of repetitive, so I just used to solve chemistry from the MyPad exams, and I used to give mocks of my institute. FitG was my institute, so I used to give mocks of that. Books for maths, bro, books ka I'll send the link again. Books ka link yahi par hi hai bro. Less questions with more accuracy, or more questions with relatively less accuracy, because I am not 100% accurate and good score would be. Okay, so accuracy versus speed. Good question. Amazing question, Karan. Good question. What I feel about this is just accuracy should be obviously more priority than speed. And इसके लिए क्या कर सकते हो तुम? Start off with the questions that you know. For example, if there are 10 topics that you are pretty confident about, कि कैसा भी क्वेश्चन मैं कर लूंगा, ऐसा कॉन्फिडेंस है तुम्हें, तो स्टार्ट ऑफ इन एन ऑर्डर. सो इफ यू सी कि हाँ ये दिस क्वेश्चन बिलोंग्स टू दैट चैप्टर व्हिच इज अ स्ट्रांग चैप्टर ऑफ माइन, आई जस्ट सॉल्व दैट क्वेश्चन, सॉल्व ऑल दोस क्वेश्चंस, एंड तुम्हें अच्छा खासा एक मोटिवेशन आ जाएगा, एंड देन यू विल बी इजीली एबल टू सेल थ्रू द होल पेपर. सो ऐसे ही करते रहो, इट विल बी नाइस. योर व्यूज ऑन कंगना? क्या यार, कैसे मत पूछो यार. If I study 2 hours a day after college, can I get above 8 CGPA? Bro, you'll get a 10 CGPA, bro. 2 hours after college, like, it is huge. Trust me when I say this. 2 hours, like, even if you study, even if you devote half an hour after college every single day, and you kind of revise everything that has been done in that day itself, you will get above 9 CGPA. Because college jaake a lot of people are super chill, like yeah, I know a lot of, like, including me, I just study before the exams. So 80 to 90% of the people in college study just before the exams. एक हफ्ते पहले या 2 दिन पहले या 3 दिन पहले they start their preparation before for the exam. So yeah, तो उसके पहले पढ़ोगे तो हो ही जाएगा यार बहुत आराम से. वैभव चिल ब्रो, तू पढ़ लेगा ना तो हो जाएगा तेरा आराम से. Why I am is RD enough for BITSAT? RN, don't do RD Sharma, bro. It is a board level book. What I would suggest is, so books ka I'm sending the link again. RD Sharma मत करो, उसकी जगह वो कर लो, this Edas Gupta MCQ book. MCQ I solved that. It has easy questions, conceptual questions, as well as a lot of questions. So you need to do it really fast. Which section to start with in BITSAT? The section that you're most confident about. For me, it was physics. But okay, so difference between strategy and confidence. So you need to gain confidence first, and then you need to apply your strategy. This is a really important thing. Yeah, glad I came into my mind right now. So I had a strategy in which I attempted chemistry first, then physics, then maths. But just to gain confidence, I just did 1 or 2 questions of physics, and it gave me huge confidence, and I felt like हाँ ये paper तो मुझसे हो जाएगा, this is a really easy paper and मैं फोड़ दूंगा ये paper. Just to get that feeling, I did one or two questions of physics, and उसके बाद I moved on to chemistry, and फिर तो like एक बार flow आ जाता है ना, once you get that flow, once you are on the track, zup 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 सारे question खत्म, sorted. Congratulations अमन के, thanks Siddhi, thanks a lot. यार तुम लोग कितने अच्छे हो यार. Like I legit I recorded a video on 6 September 3 days back, and I asked ki guys, we are about to hit 9k 900 and we'll be closer to 1000 subscribers. तुम लोगों ने तो 1000 subscribers ऐसा एक रात में करा दिया यार. Like amazing यार, thanks a lot. Like it really means a lot. uh, I'm not able to tell you कि कितना अच्छा लगता है यार, when you are able to help so many people and they actually look forward to you. हाँ, thanks guys, thanks for that. भैया कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रहा है पेपर के लिए. ए चिन्मय, हाय ब्रो चिन्मय, अभी 10k. थैंक्स यार चिन्मय. आई नोटिस दिस गाय अ लॉट, लाइक काफी अच्छे अच्छे कमेंट्स करता है. थैंक्स. हाउ इज बिट्स हैदराबाद? अमेजिंग ब्रो. बिट्स हैदराबाद इज नाइस. Yeah, it's a good college. BITS Pilani is consists of every college. Pilani, Goa, and Hyderabad. Is getting scholarship in BITS easy? Is it achievable? Yeah, if you are an MCN scholarship, you get at a lower CGPA, and yeah, if you, as I mentioned, if you study daily, you will be able to easily get a scholarship. But the thing is, a lot of people just don't study daily, like including me. I study before the exams too. So yeah, it is easy. I'll make a video on that. I'll probably bring some people who got scholarships, and I'll have a small interview. Please help us with organic chemistry. What can we do to improve in it, bro? I followed this book called MS Chauhan. It's an amazing book. The author was MS Chauhan. Uh, it's an amazing book. It's an amazing book, and it basically brushes up your concepts and clears your concept from the basic level to a very very advanced level, and you can basically तुम god बन जाते हो organic chemistry के, confidence आ जाता है. And for organic chemistry, I would suggest one more thing. Organic chemistry is something that does not come to you intuitively. So, for example, in class 11th, when I was starting with general organic chemistry and hydrocarbons, I was so scared of organic chemistry. But after 12th, when I started focusing on organic chemistry and giving time to it, it became one of my favorite subjects. So towards the end of my preparation, organic chemistry became something which I did in free time. So when I was super stressed by physics or maths, I did organic questions just to ease my mind. ऐसा हो गया था. Is BITSAT level way easier than JEE mains? I won't say way easier. Also, easy is a relative term. What might be easy for you might not be easy for someone else. But it is easy compared to JEE mains. Not way easier. भाई oh shit, बहुत जल्दी spam हो रहा है यार. Bhai, is dual worth it? Yeah, dual is. Oh, Paras. Sub Paras. Bhai, is dual worth it? It is worth it if you are ready to put in an extra year. अगर तुम्हें अपना, जैसे मुझे I didn't want to put in extra year, so I didn't go to any IIT and I chose BITS because I was getting 4-year CS branch here. Yeah, तो अगर तुम्हारा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि तुम्हें एक एक्स्ट्रा ईयर डालने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, so you can go for a dual degree because you can still get CS using if you study in the first year and get an 8 plus CGPA. How much should I score to get into mechanical? Ronak, check out the cutoffs, bro. If you like cutoff plus minus 10 marks is a very very safe score. आपने जो मैक टेस्ट बनाया है उसमें कितने मार्क्स आने चाहिए फॉर 300 प्लस इन बिटसैट? ज्योति, दिस इज लाइक अगेन यार, तुम मतलब बहुत बिटसैट बहुत सारे स्लॉट्स में हो रहा है ना, तो तुम्हारे उस टाइम पे कैसा हो और क्या हो, दिस इज अ वेरी वेग क्वेश्चन. इंस्टेड ऑफ सो ओके हाँ, ऑल्सो इंस्टेड ऑफ आस्क थिंकिंग अबाउट द स्कोर दैट यू आर गेटिंग, ओके यू शुड काइंड ऑफ सी कि तुम्हारा क्या स्कोर आ रहा है ऑब्वियसली, बट you should just make sure कि तुम्हारा स्कोर consistently improve हो रहा है. This is something that you need to make sure right now कि as and when you are giving more and more mock tests, your score is getting improved. Okay, and I have made a video on SWOT analysis. I'll link it in the description if you want. वो देख लो. It is basically how to analyze your mock test well, and वो कर लो तो अच्छा हो जाएगा. Should I go for IIC Bangalore or any IIT? I'm a QE scholar. Tell. If you're interested in research, then I would recommend IIC Bangalore. It is one of the most like best college for research, and yeah, IIT you can go. like I had an option of going into IIT, but I wanted CS and 5 years नहीं देने थे मुझे, so I chose BITS. Your view on Aryan BITSAT guide? Anirudh, I think Aryan BITSAT guide is a good book. It is like the standard book for BITSAT. You can buy it off. For all the books related queries, you can check out this. How to remember so many things by practicing a lot of questions. Why I am having 75% in PCM and I have 73%. Should I still prefer BITSAT? देखो Suchit, the thing is, a lot of people are saying कि the 75% criteria might get removed. So if that's the case, if you're not preparing right now, you might regret it. वरना prepare कर लेना अच्छे से, just give it a best shot. Or if you're not able to give it, then next year try करियो या try for any other college. Preparation won't go waste. That's all. That I can say for sure. But Suchit, I hope that answers your question. भैया कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रहा है पेपर के लिए. क्यों नहीं आ रहा है ब्रो? मतलब अब तो तूने तैयारी कर ली ना, तो जो होना था हो गया ऑलमोस्ट. बहुत कम टाइम है. इस केस में अभी बस अपने आप को पॉजिटिविटी, पॉजिटिव थॉट्स, पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशंस, मोटिवेशनल कोट्स, इन सब से करो. ऑल्सो मोटिवेशनल कोट से याद आया एक और, आई स्टार्टेड दिस इनिशिएटिव फॉर यू गाइस. So it's basically a motivational Instagram page that I start, in which I post daily morning motivation kind of things. I have started it 10 days back, so you can just follow that. Are slots easier? Utkarsh, I feel that I think earlier slots easier. No, this is a myth. I talked about this in my previous video, so it's a myth. Earlier slots are not easier. ऐसा नहीं है. Which book along with HCV for mains and BITSAT? DC Pandey series. These are the only two books that I solved apart from my Fiji modules. But DC Pandey, HCV, godlike books. मजा आ जाता है. Please suggest channel for self-study to crack BITSAT. RN, I'll link it in the comments. Don't worry. Where do you live? I live in Mumbai. Can we trust YouTube videos? You can if the teacher is good. Please suggest a channel for self-studying. I'll mention it in the comments, bro. Don't worry. Where you live? मुंबई में रहता हूँ यार. JEE course of BIT students. It varies. If JEE advanced, तो mostly सबका, like I know one guy whose rank was 1,500 and he chose BITS. Apart from that, I'll talk about rank. So people who are in my branch in CSE are from 3,000 to I think 3,000 to 6,000, 3,000 plus rankers are in BITS course CS. Please tell something about mock paper of BITSAT paper on official site. I think it was kind of repetitive. It is just the mock paper on the official site is just to make sure, just to kind of get you acquainted with the interface that you will be having. भैया एंटी के 7 दिन में क्या पढ़ें? अभी इनऑर्गेनिक पक्का पढ़ो. स्टडी इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री and study the chapters that you're not confident about, learn the formulas, and motivate yourself. These 3 things. That's all. Krishna, thanks, bro. Thanks, yeah. Thanks for thanks for it's all because of your support. Parth Sharma, why did you not choose CSE in NIT with your great rank? If you want, I'll make a separate video on this. But the thing is, I want if I still got NIT Trichy, I might have chose it, but I wasn't getting NIT Trichy CS because of my rank, which was 3,014. But yeah, so I chose BITS because I kind of did super well in BITSAT, and I was like, ठीक है BITS में अच्छा किया तो I'll go to BITS. Your motivation quotes are really lit. I am following daily and boosting my morning, brother. Come live for 5,000 subscribers. Oh, Anirudh यार, thanks bro, thanks यार. तो दिल पे अच्छा लगा यार. That's okay comment. Thanks bro. Thanks Anirudh for all the support, bro. It means a lot. Yeah, like okay, so I'll tell you something. Okay, so these interactions and these positive feedbacks are actually a great source of motivation before my exams. So even I have exams from 15th, and these lovely messages of yours actually make me really really happy and satisfied. तो काफी अच्छा लगता है दिल से. Thanks for that, यार. You guys are awesome. Jayant Kumar, hoping to get ragging by you, bro. तेरे को लगता है मैं ragging करूँगा? मैं ragging नहीं करता. We'll have a like nice meeting and interaction kind of thing together once you guys are on campus. भाई schools कब reopen हो गया आपका क्या opinion है? मैं मोदी जी से पूछा यार. I heard some questions in BITSAT are out of syllabus. Is it true? Romit, yeah, it is true. Uh, I faced this. So 2 or 3 questions from physics, in my case, were out of syllabus. हाँ Romit, yeah. Uh, yeah, so yeah, out of syllabus होते हैं कुछ questions, and yeah, so for me, some questions from wave optics or ray optics were my like super weird. Like सब ऐसा कोई crystal है उसका एक edge से refract करके कुछ तो 1 degree 2 degree दिया था. It was crazy. Yeah, it comes from out of syllabus too, and you need to know the art of leaving questions, which I talked about in my previous video. So if you haven't checked that out, check that out. Previous videos, अभी latest डाला है. It is quite popular. आर्यन, अरे नहीं ब्रो, अब इससे ज्यादा नहीं बता सकता यार मैं. Where do you live in Mumbai? अच्छा चेंबूर. इससे अब नहीं बस. Chemistry to write out of syllabus from bio and all. No, bio. So chemistry. So these chemistry guys played it really well. Okay, so NCRT there's a chapter called biomolecules. Now in biomolecules, since the syllabus is not defined, these guys are free to ask any questions, and you can't actually say कि this is out of syllabus or this is in syllabus. तुम ऐसा कुछ कह नहीं सकते. तो yeah, but हाँ वो है, ऐसा तो है. Freelancing culture at BITS, amazing. मैंने yeah, seniors are super helpful. So thing is, in BITS, what I personally like about BITS is seniors are involved in a lot of these activities: GSOC, freelancing, finance, like coding, competitive coding, ethical hacking, like a lot more fields, and they are super helpful. So and super approachable. So if you ask any random senior, so for example, before starting this YouTube channel, I asked Harish ki भैया कैसे कितना टाइम देना होता है, how to record, how to edit, and he guided me so well. So it is amazing. The seniors are super helpful and super good. I will soon be a senior to you guys, so I hope I am able to be that good and that helpful. Would you have joined Pilani leaving Goa campus? I was getting an option, but like so, except Pilani CS, I was getting everything, like Hyderabad ki sari branches, Goa ki sari branches, and even Pilani ki sari branches except CS. But I chose Goa. So, Bhaiya, KVP by 2020 is now scheduled on 31st Jan. Do you think this will affect the dates of JEE mains? No, it won't. Because JEE mains is a much bigger exam and a much more important exam than KVP by, and they both are independent entities. So, right. माधव हाँ पढ़ लेता है यार. हाँ देखा आ गया ना ये लोग, ऐसा हेटर्स होता है ना ऐसे. माधव मैथ्स का टेस्ट है सैटरडे, पढ़ ले. हाँ पढ़ लूंगा यार, पढ़ना है इसके बाद, पढ़ना है इसके बाद. एंड यूट्यूबर फ्रॉम BITS हैदराबाद, नॉट दैट आई नो ऑफ. सो या आई डोंट नो. भाई ड्रॉप लेना सही रहेगा. प्रथम देख, ड्रॉप के बारे में अभी मत सोच. जस्ट गिव इट योर फुल शॉट, गिव इट योर फुल शॉट, गिव इट योर बेस्ट शॉट एंड होप फॉर द बेस्ट. अभी क्यों सोचना यार, अभी तो पहले पेपर तो दो, रिजल्ट आने दो. आफ्टर द रिजल्ट about all these things कि हाँ ये अच्छा है, ये I should give drop or not. I've made a video on droppers. You can check that out if you want. प्रथम, I hope that answers your question. भैया इंग्लिश के क्वेश्चन कैसे करूँ, क्योंकि ऐसे वर्ड्स आते हैं कि कभी सुने ही ना. Bro, that is life, bro. English ऐसी ही है. Okay, काफी सारा डीप हो गया. But the thing is, yeah, bro, मेरे को ऐसे कितने सारे, मुझे आज ही इतने सारे. Okay, so you guys comment a lot in these hi-fi English terms, and I have to look it up sometimes Google पे कि हाँ oh shit इसका ये मतलब होता है. So that is the case. You can't study English, but what you can do is just solve mocks, just solve previous year papers, and hope that helps you guys. Just solve papers for logical and English, both of these things, logical reasoning and English. Just solve these papers and फोड़ दो तुम लोग यार. Papers करने से होता है सब. But भैया JEE mains will not be scheduled before KVP by. नहीं bro, ऐसा नहीं होता. They are independent exams. Like it does not depend on that. Wait, Siddhi, you are a 2021 aspirant now. Nothing is happening. I've tried anything, but still happens. Any suggestion? Fine, I'll make a special video for 2021, guys. Don't worry about that. मैं बताऊंगा. भैया branch change कर सकते हैं बच्चों? Yeah, you can. Really good friend of mine just did that. He was in ECE and he had a CGPA of 9.94. And even though branch change was not allowed right now because of the situation that we had, like our exams haven't been conducted yet, but because of his so high CGPA, the like he has been shifted to CS, which like so it is possible if you have a super awesome CGPA, which is basically 9.7 plus. भैया branch change कर सकते हैं. Utpal, I hope that answers your question. Uh, if I take MSc, will I get free time in first year? Aryan, yeah, bro. The thing is, first year is super like it's not hectic at all. You so the college also know okay, you guys have been through this tough journey of constantly studying for 2 years, and you need to chill and relax a bit and explore your field. So college is a place in which you can explore your interest and do what you love. So the college, especially for the first year, right? The college keeps it really, really light, as we said, light as well as enjoyable. So, and most of the courses will be kind of a connection to your J wala thingy. It will be a minor. Okay, I won't say minor addition, but it would be less like J. You are from which college? Bro, I'm from BITS Goa, BITS Pilani KK Birla Goa campus, and my branch is CSE. Please tell something about hostel life. अरे बताना क्या है bro? Hostel life बताई थोड़ी ना जाती है. It's something that needs to be shown. And once I'll go back, I'll make some videos about that too. Chill. Where can I focus on the important and scoring chapter of JEE? May 21 chapters are very strong. Yeah, you can. How do you feel level of question with while attempting? How you feel? I felt it was super easy for me. हाँ easy नहीं है वो Utpal Singh. Yeah, if you are aiming for a verti, then you need to study hard. Then you should study really, really hard. The friend of mine that I'm talking about who did get a verti, studied really hard, and he's a super sweet and super chill guy. But he's a very hardworking guy. Like he has the highest CGPA in our whole campus. So 9.94 is the highest CGPA of the batch of 902 people. So that is something which is it is hard. It is hard to be honest. अगर ये वाले बिटसैट में अच्छे नहीं आए तो 6 मंथ्स का ड्रॉप लेकर मैं दूं. हाँ दे सकते हो ब्रो. अगर तुम हाँ दे सकते हो ब्रो. what are your what are you doing in college except academics? देख लेना यार. मतलब बहुत कुछ है. I do consulting. I am into finance. I know web development. Uh, I know coding and like बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. तो ठीक है. कैंपस में और सब पता चल जाएगा. बट सही बेटर आंसर हुआ. How many hours did you used to study? Good question. So during this time, I used to study around 10 to 11 hours every day, which included mocks. What's your CGPA? 8.43 is my CGPA. Yeah, 8.43. I have made a video on that too. So imbibe में number नहीं आ रहे हैं. हाँ bro, imbibe is kind of hard, as my subscribers told. So it is hard, but don't worry about that. हाँ आई थी bro. चिन्मय याद आई थी मुझे. Bro, I'm not going to any coaching class. Can you suggest methods YouTube channel to crack the check? Jagannath, I'll be linking the channel links in the comment section below. You can check that out. It will pakka help. I'll link it down. Don't worry. Bro, I'm not going to. अच्छा. भाई मैं फिटजी भोपाल पिनाकल से हूँ. इस पैकेज सभी को बचा. Bro, फिटजी भोपाल was the same institute in which Tulip, my great friend, also went, and it was amazing for her. So it is enough, bro. And if you haven't checked out, if you haven't checked out the Tulip Pandey series, guys, please check that out. That is one of the best things that is on this channel, except from other videos. Go check the Tulip Pandey series out. It is a great thing that you need to watch before exams. I know Tulip Pandey. देखा इतनी पॉपुलर है वो. क्या करे यार. Bro, first of all, big fan and answer which slot to book. Slot that okay, so if you're aiming for JEE Advanced, if your aim is JEE Advanced, then get done with BITSAT earlier. So my JEE Advanced was on 27th May and my BITSAT was on 18th of May. So as soon as I can get time to study for BITSAT. 80% MCN लेना hard है. नहीं bro, it is not hard. What was your BITSAT score, bro? ध्यान, my BITSAT score was 368. 368. Your subjects in bits. I have made a video on that. If you want, like the day your JEE Advanced gets over, I'll release that video, and it's about my first year courses and my CGPA and stuff like that. Dude, yeah, I've asked the question for 2 times. Asmita, oh sorry, Ashmita, I'll look for your question. Just 1 second. Can you ask your question for the last time? I'm sorry if I missed that question. Uh, Ashmita, could you please answer your question again? Sorry, I didn't see. Hmm. Ashmita, okay. Last, Bhaiya's NCRT enough for BITSAT. Yeah, it is. It is a nice book. Amazing. Oh, I'm scoring 400 in mocks. How to boost more? Oh, you go watch Tulip Pandey video, bro. Like she had a score of 450 in the actual paper. Like she had scored full, which is 450 out of 450 in BITSAT. So if you're so 400 is an amazing score, and if you want to boost more, the technique remains the same. Give mocks, analyze them using SWOT analysis, find your weak spots, improve on them, and repeat. But with 400, you are in a very safe spot. Trust me when I say this. एमएससी से ब्रांच चेंज कर सकते हैं करने के लिए सीजीपीए depends on your okay हाँ if you want CS like mostly if you are asking that question you would want CS so for BITS Pilani it is 8.5 ish and for BITSCO it was 8 last year. Were you surprised by BITSAT score? No bro, like I was kind of surprised by the number of errors I did during the paper, which was I lost around 30 marks in negative. So that was something that I was surprised, but okay, it was fine. I expected that much because I studied hard for JEE. Last I did it for BITSAT. Pro मैंने दे दी. Like I have made a video on that. Like Pratham, my I'm getting oh shit, बहुत जल्दी scroll है. It's getting 320 ish really tough. No, it depends on luck too, and it is not tough if you have studied well. That's what I can say. Like for yeah, last minute tip for BITSAT physics. Uh, if you are not confident with any of the chapters in physics, just learn the formulas. Otherwise, तुम सही हो यार. मतलब just keep on revising the formulas if you are not confident. If you are not sure about the theory, then write low. Abhi, because you don't have time for to read theory, and it would just demotivate you. तो कोई करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Your daily routine these days. पार्थ मैं वीडियो बनाऊंगा इस पे चिल कर अभी बिट चार्ट एंड उससे रिलेटेड सवाल ही पूछता है. कैन आई फॉलो माय हॉबी ड्यूरिंग जेई प्रिपरेशन? नरूटो भैया, नरूटो. तो ऐसा करो अभी 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 हॉबी लाइट लो. जनरली मैंने भी अपनी थोड़ी हॉबी सैक्रिफाइस करी थी, बट कॉलेज में आने के बाद यू गाइस विल हैव एम्पल ऑफ टाइम. यू गाइस विल हैव एम्पल ऑफ टाइम. ट्रस्ट मी व्हेन आई से दिस. बहुत टाइम होता है. यू डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विद दैट अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम. तो यू कैन obviously do that in college. Also, guys, I'll be closing the stream in about 7 minutes. So I'll stop the stream at 8 o'clock because मेरी भी exams हैं and मेरी बहुत ज़्यादा लगी पड़ी है to be honest. Bro, do you watch anime? No, bro, I don't watch anime. I was forced into watching anime once, but I didn't watch it. Please don't dislike this video for that. For JEE mains, अब dislike आने लगेंगे और okay, chill. Is there any min score required in each subject or the total score matters? No. It's not like JEE Advanced. Total score matters. But yeah, by just learning formulas, how many questions we target in physics? Amazing world. Yeah, मतलब this is a very subjective question. Now depends on कि कितना आ सकता है. मतलब I won't be able to answer. हाँ, bro, you listen to Justin Bieber. यार तुम okay, nice. Like काफी से interaction हो रहा है, but I don't know, bro. I don't. Your advanced rank, bro. My JEE advanced rank was 7,017. My JEE rank was JEE mains rank was 3,014. How many questions come from organic? As in mocks, I've watched Demon Slayer. Okay, chill. Bro, should I focus on advanced C++ or should I learn any other language? Uh, Depends on the application. Depends on the field that you want to go into. If you want to go into competitive programming, C++ is the way ahead. But if you want to go into development or depends on the field, bro. To be honest. Uh, भाई थ्री में ड्रॉप लूँ क्या जाने बोलूँ. सेवेंथ बार पूछ रहा हूँ. ओ प्रथम हो जो 300 में ड्रॉप लूँ क्या करूँ. ब्रो 300 अगर तेरा स्कोर है ना, इफ यू आर bro, I feel take a good MSc branch. You'll get a great MSc branches. Just opt for an MSc branch and try for CS. From where should we practice physics in these last days? Practice physics. I did the so I started looking for just do a mock test करो and we have भैया एमएससी से कितने ब्रांच चेंज हो जाता है branch change देखो okay so there's a difference between branch change and getting branch for your single degree branch so it is different so uh, I'll make a video for this specially but तुम्हारा भी कल बिटसैट हो जाने दो उसके बाद मैं सब क्लियर करूंगा पक्का आई अश्योर यू दैट अभी चिल करो मोहन प्रकाश वो when did you give BITSAT which topic did you feel required uh, most of the maths question calculus is a very important topic and a lot of these questions came from conics also conics calculus and उसके अलावा तो I feel vectors and 3Ds also so like I've made a input versus weightage doc it's in my I've linked it in the description वो कर सकते हो तुम monetization start है कि नहीं भाई how many questions come from organic हाँ MCN scholarship CGPA required I'll make a video on this अभी chill कर अभी give BITSAT bro IIT chemistry लेके भी अच्छा पैकेज मिल सकता है क्या IIT chemistry हाँ मतलब MSc chemistry के बाद अच्छा पैकेज मिलता है for CS Mac or Windows all in one I'll if you want I'll just link wait I'll ये देखो so I have shared a link with you guys it's in my store so I have mentioned the stuff that I use and I recommend you can check that out for the gadgets that you want तो उस पर क्लिक करो and I'll show me Amazon link बन जाएगा तुम Amazon से खरीद सकते हो फिर how to be calm while giving exams like I do get little anxious पॉजिटिव अफर्मेशंस खुद को बताओ कि तुम्हारा पेपर बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है एंड यू विल एस इट सो व्हाइल गिविंग एग्जाम जस्ट मेक श्योर दैट यू गिव जस्ट फीड योर सो these exams are not just your I made this dialogue and I love it when I say this so these exams are not about your aptitude it is also about your attitude so अभी इसको दिमाग में बैठा लो कि तुम्हारा जो भी slot है that is the best slot for you and जो भी तुम जैसे जैसे तुम पेपर कर रहे हो ना तुम्हारा मार्क्स बढ़ते जा रहे हैं so these two thoughts can actually help you score really well how did you keep your motivation high during preparation days by making timetables and I used to look back to those timetables and see कि मेरी journey कैसी रही है throughout the preparation time की for example if I wrote something when I was starting in class 11th I used to look back at it at like so let's say if I have written कि मैं JEE फोड़ूंगा in class 11th तो जब मेरा 12th end होने वाला था तो I used to look back at the notebook and see the notes that I had made and the enthusiasm that I had initially and I used to get motivated from that I hope this is helpful for you. Oh, चल रहा है ना? Okay, you guys are not asking questions now. Okay, guys. So I think I should end the stream right now. It was lovely having you guys here. I hope I was of great help and I could actually help you guys with a lot of stuff that you were going through and kind of motivate you as well as give some last minute tips. So thanks for joining it, guys. It really means a lot. And see you after the exams. A lot of things are planned. So stay subscribed to this channel. काफी अभी बहुत कुछ आने वाला है इस channel पे, and I'm sure that you will like it. Thanks a lot. Bye. Oh yeah, and all the best for your future endeavors. Beat JEE BITSAT. This is a temporary race. Like अभी JEE BITSAT तो for short term है. बाकी तो छोड़ना है तो अभी तो लाइफ बहुत बड़ी है इससे बहुत अच्छा चलो बाय